Actually, it was not the course that I really wanted to do. It's just that after doing a matric, I took two gap years. Like I was very confused.
You took 2 gap years?
Yes.
Two?
Yeah.
1, 2. 700 and something days.
Yeah.
Like seriously, all for what? Greetings, everyone. My name is Nadia Lubemba, and I'm your host at Edu-Knowledge Exchange Podcast. Today in studio, we have an esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Funzo Rajwinane. He is a second-year operational management student at the Cape Peninsula University of Technology. Today in studio, he's going to be sharing, giving us some insight on challenges that he has encountered in his life journey. And then we're going to be engaging in his current academic and student affairs. And lastly, of course, he's going to share his stories of success and victory. So please stay tuned and join us. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Wow, it's so lovely to have you in studio today.
Yes, and I'm also glad to have this opportunity to come in this podcast.
Yeah.
And share my varsity experience.
Lovely. So please, I just want to ask you, how are you feeling today? How is the weather treating you?
The weather today is very hot. It's very hot, and but it's better because where I come from, we can have like 40 and 40 around 40, 42 degrees Celsius.
Really?
So I feel like it's better, but then it's not really better. But hey, it's hot. It's hot.
Beside the point.
Yes.
So anyways, tell us, what pushed you and what motivated you to pursue operational management as your chosen field of study?
Actually, it was not the course that I really wanted to do. It's just that after doing a matric, I took two gap years. Like I was very confused.
You took 2 gap years?
Yes.
2?
Yeah.
1, 2. 700 and something days.
Yeah.
Like seriously, all for what?
I was so confused. I didn't know what exactly what I want to do.
Okay.
So I in that 2 gap years, I had a self-inspection, trying to find what is it that I want to do, what exactly the thing that I like actually, where I want to see myself in 5 years. Yeah.
Wow. So you took time 2 years to do personal inspection. Like, did you take the 2 years? Was it planned or was it unplanned? Tell us more about that.
It was not planned. Just I mentioned that I was confused though, and I didn't apply. So first gap year, I was so relaxed.
I
was enjoying with no academic stress.
Vibing with the community.
Yes. So there was no stress. No stress. Then my mother around November was asking, "Did you apply? Did you?" And then I was like, I didn't apply, and it was very late, the second gap year. And then I applied because after having a self-inspection, because I had self-inspection in the second gap year.
Okay.
Where I found that I'm a problem-solving person.
Okay.
And I'm interested in being a leader.
Wow.
Yes, and I constantly like learning. I like to learn.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
So especially about products. So whenever I see a product or a good output, I'll be like asking, how did they make that thing? I asked for advice. One of my family members told me that, okay, since you are that kind of a person, I think operation management course can help you to reach that goal. I applied Cape Peninsula and VETS, also VAL.
Okay.
And then I got accepted at VAL and Cape Peninsula. But then I didn't tell my mother that I got accepted at VAL. and I was like, I saw this one of Cape Peninsula that it is at Cape Town, in Cape Town. Actually, I was like,
I'd rather go to Cape Town.
Yes.
Hey.
So that's where I ended up coming this side.
Oh, okay. So why did you prefer Cape Town more than Val?
Since I was born Gauteng, I felt like it is still home.
Oh, okay.
You see, so I wanted something since it was mentioned. Like I saw Cape Town, how is it in the pictures, and I'll be seeing celebrities.
Hearts
they
and
will be posting at the
roses.
Cape Town. I'll be like, okay,
That's
let
the place
me
to be.
let me go check what is it there, and then yeah.
So did Cape Town match your expectations?
I left Gauteng and then I arrived here in Bellville, having a thought that Bellville, since it's in Cape Town, it's not really in Cape Town. Like it's not like that. That the thing that I was seeing on pictures, where we like luxury houses, it was same as like Gauteng is something. So I was confused and I was, well, where is this place? Where is this place? Because I can even see some people, they are around like, what do you call it?
Beggars,
Yes,
sleeping
beggars.
outside.
And I was like, Heaven, Cape Town, do we have such people here? Because I only see them Gauteng. So it's something like that.
Hey, wow. It seems like you had a wonderful experience. You had a very realistic, welcome to Cape Town, because otherwise it would have painted the wrong picture of Cape Town, and eventually you're going to find out that we also have beggars in Cape Town. It's not heaven. It's still Cape Town. It's still South Africa. And so anyways, tell me about the transition. You came from home and tell us where home is. And then you came to Cape Town, different languages, different environment, all in all. How did you cope with the change in the languages?
Actually, I was born in Gauteng, and originally I'm from Limpopo.
Wow.
So I stayed with my mother in Gauteng, and then I left. While in grade 7, I went to Limpopo, stay with my grandmother. The adjustable of a language, likely I was in, like where I was born, there is a diverse culture where I learned most of the language. But then I still have struggle with Afrikaans. Afrikaans, I'm still struggling them.
But what's so difficult of Afrikaans, It's just goeiemôre meneer.
I try to have friends with Afrikaans people, but then it didn't help.
Oh, okay. So do you at least understand a few things like goeiemôre?
Yeah, at least, yeah.
So anyways, you spoke about you studying operational management. It's a wonderful field of study, of course, but we want to give our audience some insight. So, any bragging rights, anything that would make them want to study operational management, please, some advice.
Oh, okay. When we talk about operation management, it's where we found that operation managers, they deal with a business process to maximize long-term profitability. And also they make sure that they enhance or give strategies that can make a company to be effective. Wow. And then to also have like a good output.
So when we're talking about outputs, we're talking about, good results all in all, yes, right? Efficiency and effectiveness.
Yes, good results and yeah.
Wow. So, okay, please, if you want to study operational management, feel free to send any questions that might interest you, in the comment section. We'll be waiting. And of course, we are here to answer your questions. And Mr. Rajvinane, you said that you're studying operational management, and I'm sure that you seem like a very chilled guy. So please tell us, when you started studying and you got to university, did you have any academical backlashes or any challenges?
Yes, the experience that I can talk about, it's having a multiple task at the same time. Yeah, I was like that person who used to do one task and get down to it, but then I was not able to do many tasks at the same time. Bruh. So when I found that I was like given 3 assignments
All at once.
all at once, and then you look at the due date, they are
Same or most probably following each other.
Following, something like that.
So you have to juggle it, ne?
Yeah, I have to juggle it, and then it was very tough. But then I tried to overcome that experience.
Wow. So you just spoke about overcoming the challenges. Please tell our audience and our viewers how you overcome the academic challenges. How are you studying? How did it all go? How did you go about it so that you can be successful?
The strategy that I used to overcome that challenge is to make my weekdays my study days.
Okay.
Yes, starting from Monday to Friday. Yeah, so I'll be having like I'll study like 2 modules per day, give it a 2 hour each, which is a 4 hours of studying. So if I found that I still have energy to do, then I'll be like do an assignment. If I have an assignment, like do assignment to make sure. So in that week, I make sure that I cover all things, so that anything, even though there's something that I have to do for my own self that I have to do on Saturday or Sunday, then I'll be covered.
You're free, basically.
Yes, I'll be free.
Wow, that sounds so wonderful. So you seem very chilled, you seem very relaxed, like you have it all under control. So, please, of course, the viewers want to hear from you. Was the classroom experience, working in groups, and overall the mocks, when you got the mocks, was it a surprise, a shock, where you're like, I'm failing? How was it all in all?
Hey, you see this thing of a group assignment. I had a challenge with dealing with group mates who really take down the ideas of other people. And then make them feel like whatever that they share, or the idea that they share, it's not enough and it's not effective or something like that. So, but then I did overcome it earlier, because if I get too offended, I go straight to a person and talk to the person that, hey, you did this and it's wrong and I'm not okay with it.
Wow.
Yes. So I went to that person and talked to him that, no, the thing that you did, it's not good, and we cannot be an effective group if you do such thing, because this course, it needs you to work together.
Absolutely.
So when you go there as a manager, you are going to work with people.
A lot of people.
So it's something like that. So if you're gonna take others' ideas down, and not in a polite way, it's not going to be well.
Of course.
So at the end, we're gonna get a bad result. So
and all in all, it doesn't really motivate people. Next time, you won't feel comfortable to share your insight, even though it might be of great interest to the group, so it's not profitable at all. So tell us about your first results. How was it? Was it good? Was it
first result, since because this issue of a group mate, it happened semester 1.
Okay.
Then we had like to resolve, okay, he changed his attitude and all the stuff. And then we became, because that assignment was, when the marks comes out, was not really good. Was not really good, and I was not glad about it. So then that's where I also like pull up the socks and choose the people wisely, those who can
work together properly. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you should choose your group wisely. The same way they say you should choose your friends wisely.
Yes.
Yeah. So, tell us about, socially, how did you deal with, friends, people in your environment? And, you came from I don't know if you came from a small town, and then you came to Cape Town, big city, people, with drip chains. And I know that a lot of people have challenges in school because of drip. So can you please give us some insight? Did you ever have a challenge because you didn't have clothes or anything of that sort?
When I first came here, I would say that I had like a stress because I didn't have like those brand, because most of the people, they'll be like telling me, especially my brother was sharing me a story one day telling me that people wear nice clothes, yeah, those brands clothes. And at that time, I don't have enough. So first time when I go to campus, I didn't really know what to wear, you see. But then I just believe that, okay, it's fine. Let me just wear whatever that I have, and then I'm gonna see when I get there. So because you see, like we come from different families. Yeah, there are people. There are some students who come from rich families,
The privilege,
so
yeah.
we can't compete
With him, absolutely not.
Yeah, we can't compete with them.
Especially in Cape Town, you go steal for
Yeah,
for drop.
it's just that sometimes you can be insecure just because they are mostly, like most of them, they're wearing those brands.
Yay.
And then you find you wear all your cheap clothes, you get there. So you become insecure or being scared to be in front of people or being judged, something like that.
Was that ever a challenge for you, like not putting up your hand, not wanting to stand in front in class, or not wanting to attend classes because you felt like, your clothes are not better than theirs? Or
I will only say it only impacted me only first week.
wow.
So I just had to realize that I must not compete with these people. My time will come where I'll buy my clothes, those expensive clothes. My time will come. I must just wear something that I will feel comfortable with and look nice and clean.
As long as you're clean, that's all that matters. Yeah, so wow. It's such a sad thing, but a lot of students experience that, and you'll be looking at your classmate, hey, kid rape. Drip is a problem, and they can drop chains and everything. So don't make it a problem for you or for anybody. And I'd just like to encourage the viewers, college drip, keep it in your mind. Don't be telling people that you don't look nice for college drip, brah.
And be yourself.
And be yourself also, because you're going to lose yourself in college rep, and college rep is going to stay as a statement, and you are going to lose yourself in the world. Hey, college drip is nothing as long as you go to school to learn and to study. There are people who drip but don't have the marks to tell. So I want to ask the viewers, you can just comment, anybody who's had some drip issues, any insight on drip, any issues on drip that you've had in your college or university experience, please drop a comment below. We'll be waiting for you. Okay, so sir, tell us if the current course that you're studying, operational management, does it champion your academic interest? Like, is it the course that you want to study now that you are studying it? Any realization that you've had, any insights? And would you recommend it to anybody who's, watching this video at the moment?
Yes, it does match my interest because I've improved leadership skills. And also I know how to communicate. I have effective communication skills. So I can recommend this to upcoming students who want to be like operation management.
So you feel like this is really helping you improve as an individual. And obviously that's wonderful, because that's what we want for everybody. We want people to be enlightened by education so that you improve as an individual and you're able to impact society as a whole. That's wonderful. I'm happy for you. So please, Mr. Rajvinane, will you please tell us more about your achievements? What have you achieved in university since you started studying, and how would you motivate anybody who's watching you to actually pursue tertiary education?
What I achieved is that I engage in organization, apply my leadership skill that I've acquired in operations management.
Wow.
So I can recommend the person, if you know that, okay, you want to be a leader.
Yes.
Yeah, I can recommend you to come to this, because I can really, it giving me a promise that I'm going to be a perfect leader.
Wow.
A perfect entrepreneur.
Beautiful. Seeing and hearing the growth from you saying that when you took a gap year, you didn't know what you want to achieve. And now you're saying that you want to, grow into being a wonderful and perfect entrepreneur. That is so wonderful. I really recommend you and commemorate you for that, because we want to see growth in everybody and every individual. And that's what tertiary institutions should do. They should allow us to grow into individuals who are thriving, and I see that in you, and that is so beautiful. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Mr. Funzo. We had the wonderful time hosting you. And of course, to our viewers, you just listened to Mr. Funzo. He's talking about growing and learning. And that is what we encourage for each individual on this podcast, that we all grow, we all learn, and we all become enlightened. In that way, we become an asset to our society. And of course, stay tuned. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the podcast to your friends, your family members. And of course, if you have any comment, any questions, leave it below and we'll be happy to answer you. Stay tuned.